ArmoredReality is a name that you might not know, but she happens to be one of the biggest but most mysterious of RTC members. Today we go over ArmoredReality's past in Roblox and RTC. Before we get into this though, warning. This video will contain some sensitive topics at some points that viewers might not be comfortable with. Just in case you might be uncomfortable, you might want to click off the video. But if not, then let's continue and let's get into the video. When Armored started her whole Roblox journey thing, she became a moderator for a game called Armored Patrol version 9.5. We won't talk about this game too much, as the owner has been accused of grooming, abusing, and brainwashing Armored and some other people. Yeah, you can see where the sensitive topic warning is coming from now. But Armored worked on Armored Patrol for a decent amount of time until she met someone named Tozd. Tozdy? We don't know. Tozd, if you don't know, is a big name in the RTC, and being friends with him is pretty epic when it comes to being in RTC. After Armored met Tozd, she started doing RTC, and after she quit modding for Armored Patrol because of the abuse, she started doing RTC more, and she even grew to know more big names like Fanboy, Frankie FMS, and even more. Armored had a good time in RTC finding new people, and at some point, thanks to a mutual friend we had at the time, I actually became one of the RTC members Armored connected with. Armored actually helped me with this video about her, so if you see this, thanks Armored. But now, along with any RTC member, there's drama. And Armored honestly has quite a bit of that, I won't lie. So, at one point, I'm not going to get too deep into this drama because I don't know too much about it, but at one point, I'm pretty sure the owner of Armored Patrol resurfaced and tried to expose ArmoredReality and try to have her, canceled, basically. But Armored is good now, and that drama's over. If you want more information about it, I don't know. You might be able to ask Armored herself. I don't know. See you later in this video if you can. Hint, hint. But, yeah, so, yeah, Armored had some pretty big drama when she was facing up with a man with a huge following who had groomed her. And usually a larger audience means that they win the battle. But, this wasn't necessarily the case. I don't know too much, I won't lie. I might be completely wrong about this topic, might have to cut this out. But, yeah, so, yeah, she had a bit of a final boss with the owner of Armored Patrol, but everything went well in the end. But then, there's more. Recently, Armored started taking HRT. Sorry, I can't remember the name, which is basically something that you take when you are transgender and want to, physically be more like the gender that you are aiming to be. So, yeah, that happened a few weeks ago. Congrats to Armored for that and all. But, of course there are transphobic people on Twitter. Of course there are LGBTQIA haters out there. And, there are RTC members who are like that, who are transphobic, who don't support LGBTQIA, etc., etc. And the Pomsky Gamer, or Orange RTC, he has, other names, I think. He was one of those people. A few days ago, he made a tweet. Well, he didn't make a tweet. Armored made a tweet exposing him for demoting Armored from his Discord server that she had helped create the back end of and was a mod in. And when Armored asked about this, it was confirmed that she was banned because she is transgender. I don't understand that, and I don't like it. I don't like anti-LGBTQIA hate, but yeah. When I saw this all unfold, of course, he tried to get out of the situation. He said that Armored was never a mod for the Discord server. She never helped with the server in any way whatsoever, etc., etc. And Armored literally disproved all of his claims with screenshots of Armored becoming moderator, along with some other things. Realistically, like, it was pretty weird. Like, this is still unfolding at the time I'm recording, but I honestly have no idea. But if Armored's watching, best of luck with HRT. But now we have some pretty cool things. As I said earlier in the video, I have connections with Armored now, and she actually has volunteered to give me an interview with her. But before we do that, first we're going to interview Armored's manager and best friend. Let's do this. I talk to Armored sometimes, but you know her very well. How has your experience with Armored been? AR is a great friend, frankly. She's always been supportive, even through all my neurosis. Smiley face. She's been a steady rock through some really hard, weird, and even horrible times on here. And on the other side, I think my best laughs have been with AR. Not only that, but improv comedy too. She plays the straight bit in comedy to my crazy, and she's really, really good at it. And this too, she's a moral person. When called on to do the right thing, she steps up. She's really brave, way more so than me, frankly. It's nothing less than crazy. How did you feel when Armored was being attacked by the owner of Armored Patrol? I felt horrible, all around. Everything. The whole situation is so weird and wrong that I didn't even really believe it myself. It just didn't seem it could be possible. And the whole platform is just bizarre. Like, every single thing on here is hearsay, really. Legally speaking, I don't know anything about anyone here, and now to imagine that this would happen just floors me. It's like a murder in Candyland. I mean, what the heck is even going on? But there was an admission, so that's that. It's all crazy. As for AR specifically, it was sad, but I guess I wasn't surprised. AR left and called APH out, and APH calls back. People fight and cancel each other. I felt really bad for her, and a ton of absolute shock. There's a stupid, childish part of me that wishes I could just make it so that none of this ever happened, because I still can barely process something like that from people that I know. As for AR, she does what she feels is right. I believe in that. So how have you felt with Armored finding new interactions in RTC? Nafjan, Taj, me, etc. Great question. To be honest, that's far more her world than mine. I'm a nerd, sure, but I'm the wrong kind of nerd. AR has been interested in making connections and being able to guide and influence the culture for a while. She sees it, I think, as kind of her way to expand her social healing and help for the Roblox, Discord, and RTC communities. And given her instincts and her bravery, I think that's a really good thing. Unfortunately, as the wrong kind of nerd, I guess I have to say I'm not totally in the loop for that kind of thing and haven't been able to help much. Or actually, even understand what's going on sometimes. Smiley face. But I support what she's doing. I think her motives are solid and good. And it seems like she's been really successful too. I think it's something she can keep working on because she has the traction, drive, and morals to make a really positive change. Alright though, so Armored. As we were saying, how do you feel with all of your connections in RTC, and like what would you like to do with them?
Well, most of my connections I just wanted to be friends with all these people, like Mike the Rockstar, Ted Boitetti, all these people that
like Taj,
are friends with me now.
Taj and Napjan.
Taz is awesome.
Yeah.
Taz, Napjan, Five Diamonds. They're all really cool people.
Me.
Yeah, you, Frankie.
Yeah.
Connor. Yeah, most of the time I just wanted to be friends with all these people. Because to be honest, sometimes I don't occasionally I'll send them some tweet or something that I don't know if they know about, like, hey, have you heard of this or whatever. But a lot of the time, it's mostly just to be friends with the people, and then also partially to spread awareness about certain things.
Alright, that's a pretty good story. So why did you move from moderating for Roblox games to RTC, and did Taj help you at all with transitioning to RTC?
So, to be honest with you, some of the people watching this video might know this, but I used to be an admin for a Roblox game known as Armored Patrol 9.5.
If they didn't know earlier, they know now. I said that earlier in the video.
Okay. So, Armored Patrol was a game all the way from 2008. And it was a classic that I'd played since, I think, early 2017 to mid 2017.
Okay.
And the game I was a moderator for was run by a guy known as Armored Patrol Hero. So yeah, as he mentioned before, the mess with Armored Patrol is the reason why I switched over from moderating in Roblox to RTC. And Taz definitely helped. I will say Taz definitely helped me with transitioning over to RTC. I also want to give credit to ArmoredReality as well for helping me. And another guy known as the Dark Creeper, he was a huge help in me actually getting out of that mess with his video regarding the situation with APH. And it was mostly his video that gave me the strength to be able to break away.
Alright. Speaking of Alaskan
emotional story.
yeah. But speaking of Alaskan reality, if you look at your name right now, it is ArmoredReality. Was that partially inspired by Alaskan?
So it actually is directly inspired by Alaskan. So the reason our names are Reality is he has this. There's a Roblox family called the Reality Family. Alaskan invited me to be a part of it way back months ago when I was still an admin for Armored Patrol, and I accepted. It took me about a week to get the Robux to change my username, but I changed it, and I've kind of just been stuck with ArmoredReality ever since. Not that I don't like it. I love this name. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and most people know you by that name, so
yeah, everyone knows my
I feel like if you were to change your name, not a lot of people would call you by your new name.
Nobody would.
It took Timeless, multiple months to get people to stop calling him Flop. Would you ever consider going back into the moderator spot for like other Roblox games. I know that you moderate
Roblox games. Yeah,
like,
I would definitely consider that.
Yeah, like I know that you moderate Discord servers right now for like NAFJAN and Taz.
NAFJAN, Taz, King, friggin'.
You have admin in mine. You have
admin in yours. I'm a mod in Zyscape server as well.
Yeah, like my point is you're already modding for like a lot of Discord servers, so like would you also consider going back into like the Roblox game spotlight for moderating?
Yeah, there's already some games I've ran into where I'm staff and I didn't even notice. There's
Wait, you didn't even know you were staff?
So there's a please donate clone out there that one of my old friends made.
There are about 1 million of those, so I needed to elaborate.
But I walked into it and it said, "You have admin," and I said, "I've never been here."
Were you just like, what the hell? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I'm also a mod for some kart ride game that I can't remember the name of.
Bro, there are like 1 million kart ride games on Roblox.
Yeah, I don't play the kart ride game. But I have some questions for you, actually.
Wait. What?
I'm turning the tables now.
I still had some questions, but okay, bet.
Oh.
No,
Ask your questions.
Alright. Have you ever played my game on Roblox, The Impossible? And if you have, what would you rate it out of 10?
I have not played it. I don't play Roblox games a lot, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
a lot of people might be surprised to hear this, but I don't spend that much time on Roblox itself. I spend more time on Twitter than I do on Roblox.
Alright, ask me your questions now. Alright.
So, what makes me mysterious? You told me I was like the most mysterious RTC member. What makes me mysterious?
I think it's just like weird, because like you aren't mysterious to people. Like, let me try to explain this in a good way. So basically, it's just that like unless someone had played Armored Patrol, you just sort of like came out of nowhere with 500 followers and connections to all the RTC members. So I feel so like unless you were someone who had played Armored Patrol and seen you as a mod, like they were just like, who the hell is this? How did
the fun story is that's the only reason that my whole thing of connections started. Is that's how my first connection friend, Alaskan Reality, first recognized me, was because I modded for Armored Patrol. I don't know how he noticed me because I've never played with him, but
yeah, so like okay, so like I just think that you're mysterious because like when I met you from our mutual friend that we had, I was just like, this person just came out of nowhere, yet their like best friends are tossed. Like, who is this?
I'm like, yeah, I'm like that one person just pop out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's why I think that you're like a mysterious RTC member.
I like to think of myself as like a budget Alaskan Reality. But less like drama oriented.
Yeah, like you do have connections with everyone who does drama though.
Oh yeah, Guamgo.
Parlo.
Guamgo was not Parlo. I'm not friends with him yet. But Guamgo, we were friends. Then he took a break and unfriended me for some reason. Alaskan Reality, I have like 6 mutuals with Rubenson, but he's left me on pending for 3 weeks. Thanks, bro.
But like, do you have any other questions to ask me?
No, I was just trying to figure out why people think I'm mysterious. I'm like, what?
Alright.